Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this meeting was given in the annual meeting notice, which was submitted to the Bergen Record and the Herald News, emailed to the office of the county clerk, and posted on the PCCC website and bulletin board on November 21st, 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. Roll call.
Alumni Rep Buchanan,
Here.
Trustee Octor, go back.
There he is.
Okay.
Here, go ahead.
Trustee Octor,
Here.
Trustee Drakeford, Trustee Glovin,
Here.
Trustee Diodene. Here. Trustee Moody,
Present.
Trustee Poe, Trustee Ramirez,
Present.
Trustee Smith,
Present.
Trustee Sumter,
Here.
Vice Chair Tanis. Present. Chairman Marco.
Here. Thank you. Okay, the first order of business is the consideration of the minutes of the April 15th, 2025 Board of Trustees meeting.
So moved.
Second. Okay, so now is Trustee Octor.
Yeah.
Moved it, and second by Sumter, Trustee Charles. Okay. Motion approval. Second roll.
Trustee Octor,
Abstain.
Trustee Glovin,
Okay.
Trustee Diodene, Trustee Moody,
Yes.
Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Ramirez,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Trustee Sumter,
Yeah.
Vice Chair Tanis. Yes. Chairman Mark.
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead, Dr.
All right. So with the annual meeting where you hear all this clanging of metals and all this thing, that must mean that Phi Theta Kappa is here. They have a lot to talk about. So without further ado, please.
Good evening. Thank you so much. No, the video. So we're always so happy to be here. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently this year and start off here, and then the students will join us. So please enjoy.
Part of Phi Theta Kappa has been an incredible journey, allowing me to explore new horizons. Through this experience, I have the opportunity to grow both academically and personally, while connecting with amazing individuals who share a passion for learning and service. PTK has truly pushed me to step out of my comfort zone and embrace new challenges. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Francesca Rodriguez for encouraging me to take on the role of provisional membership coordinator. It has been an honor to contribute to our chapter in this way. I'm also grateful to our advisors, Digi and Andy, for their constant support, leadership, and dedication to helping each of us succeed.
Coming into PCCC, PTK was one of the first things I was exposed to walking in. Especially as the first dual enrollment officer, I was not ready for the journey I was about to face when I stepped through the doors of the CLE. And while I had my fair share of ups and downs during my time as a PTK officer, Each high showed me what to keep consistent, and each down giving me an opportunity to learn from my mistakes and prepare for the next time. Thanks to the officer team and the guidance of Dr. Gasparino and Professor Corrales, numerous doors have been opened to me and I have gained experiences that I have enjoyed and will cherish for years to come. Additionally, PTK has taught me valuable skills that I will take with me into my future educational and career goals, thanks to the journey that was Phi Theta Kappa.
What brought me into Phi Beta Kappa wasn't the title, it was the feeling. At the end of my busy week, the Friday fellowship workshops gave me belonging and connection. I knew then I wanted to create that same space for others, and that's what led me to become the fellowship coordinator. So many people helped me along the way. My parents always believed in me, and that support meant everything. Patricia Mendoza and Isaac Belgrave with the Alumni Association shared ideas and helped bring our workshops to life. Ray Posada and Daryl Nunez, as former officers, inspired and supported me. Our educators and donors helped make every gathering warm and impactful. My team especially showed me what true community looks like and lifted me up when I needed it most. And our president, Francesco Rodriguez, led us with confidence, grace, and love. To everyone who supported me along the way, whether through your guidance, encouragement, or simply showing up, thank you for being a part of this journey. To our advisors especially, thank you for seeing something in me before I saw it in myself, for giving me a platform to shine, and for being the reason I met the incredible team that helped me grow. And to the new team, lift each other up, carry the legacy forward, and make us all PTK proud. Let's pasamos la antorcha.
Being part of Phi Theta Kappa has been one of the most transformative experiences of my life. At first, I had hundreds of doubts, especially because of the language barrier and adapting to a new environment. But PTK gave me a family, a space where I could grow, learn, and serve with purpose. As a service coordinator, I discovered the true value of teamwork, empathetic leadership, and commitment to others. Every step, every challenge helped me believe more in myself. Today, I look back and feel proud of everything we've accomplished together. To the new members, this is a new chapter. Enjoy it and dare to share. PTK is more than just recognition. For me, it's a family.
As a dual enrolled student at PCCC, I was encouraged by Rita Boulay to attend a Phi Theta Kappa workshop. And that's something that changed everything. I got involved in college project, and before I knew it, I had become part of the family. I'm incredibly grateful to my advisors, PG and Professor Corrales, for their unwavering support and guidance. It was through the encouragement of our previous president, Bilal Jibril, that I took the leap to become an officer, and that decision shaped my journey in ways I never expected. I want to give special thanks to Ariel for always being available for anything, to Christy for always having me back, and to the rest of the board for being more than just a team, for being family. PTK is more than a love society. It's a family that uplifts, inspires, and challenges you to grow. And while this year has been incredible, my journey with PTK is far from over.
Being an officer in a chapter of Phi Theta Kappa taught me so much. It pushed me to be a better version of myself and showed me that nothing is impossible when we support each other. When Francesca, the president, talked to me about the international position, I was stuck. I didn't know I could do it, but her faith in me gave me the confidence to take the lead. And what a great decision it was. This journey wasn't always easy. It was full of learning experience and mistakes, but every challenge helped me grow. I realized that PTK isn't just about academics. It is about the connection, memories, and teamwork that make the experience meaningful. My team became my biggest source of support. We allowed during stressful time, work through challenges together, and share unforgettable moments. Whether we were planning events, brainstorming, or simply encouraging each other. Alpha Eta Chi is more than an honor society. It is a place where you feel safe and know people will catch you when you fall. Andy and Peggy have been incredible supporters, always having our backs. I'm here to speak up to spread myself without fear, and most importantly, that it really means to be a leader. Little people dream to change after my first exhale and 5K in the fall of 2022. I've met incredible people who've shaped my heart, my journey, and the person I'm becoming. I took on my position hoping for something new, but walking through the CLE doors opened an entire world of purpose, growth, and love for me. My Power Rangers, thank you for always showing up, saying yes to every camera idea, and making every moment count. My family, thank you for standing beside me, believing in me, and reminding me where I came from. To my Powerpuff Girls, Maria and Francesca, thank you for lifting me up, cheering me on, and being the light I needed in my darkest moments. Piggy and Andy, your guidance has brought me closer to my dream of becoming a physician, and your presence made the hardest years of my life feel possible, even beautiful. I leave PTK knowing we are as diverse and full of life as the sea of seven colors, and then there is a space for all of us to shine.
As I step down from my role as a PCCC officer, I look upon a sea of accomplishments and concrete obstacles and say to myself, I was Mr. Vice President. Being Mr. Vice President has been the most fun and informative year of my life. I've developed skills in event planning, public speaking, and even leadership. Each job I did, from earn to being the chapter scribe, has pushed me beyond my comfort zone and allowed me to mature as a person. From fellow outgoing officers to the future executive board, relationships have provided me with support and mentorship. Although I've been difficult at times, I'm glad to have been surrounded by such a loving and dedicated executive board. I'm glad to pass off the knowledge I've learned in the past academic year for the next generation of Pi Beta Kappa. I came into a position with absolutely no idea what I was going to do. I'm now leaving it with absolutely no idea what I'm going to do next. Although I'm unsure what the next step for me to take, after the past year of countless project redirection and impromptu presentations, I am ready for whatever the world throws at me next.
I entered community college like a child without a map, uncertain and searching. But along the way, I found guiding lights. Through campus programs, especially Pi Beta Kappa, I discovered opportunities that shaped me into a leader. Through service, one of our four hallmarks, I found purpose. Though I never imagined myself, my PTK family gave me the courage to take the leap of faith. To my team, this title means nothing without you. We had struggles, but together we built resilience and lifelong friendships. To the incoming officer, commit to your responsibilities. Stay true to yourselves and don't forget to enjoy the journey. To our academic advisors, Dr. Gasparini and Professor Crowley, thank you for planting seeds of hope in every student you mentor. You push us to take risks, to dream bigger, and even when it feels like you're overworking us, it's because you know of what we're capable of achieving. You stay late on every Friday for officer meetings when others are home resting. You answer our text messages at 1 a.m. for guidance. And instead of enjoying your winter break, you spend it with us refining calmer reports because you truly want to see us succeed. To our new inductees, embrace this journey, get involved, and commit. You'll be amazed at where it takes you. Thank you, and congratulations, your journey is just beginning.
I've seen that like 7 times.
So I stayed in the back.
Good evening, everybody. We are very excited to be here today and share with you all what we have done throughout the academic year To begin with, my name is Francesca and I am the chapter president.
My name is Ermelina. I'm the chapter vice president.
My name is Christy Sarmiento. I am the executive public relations officer. My name is Gisela Martinez and I am the honors and action chair.
My name is Gabriel Betancourt and I am the College Project Chair.
My name is Andrea Pizarro and I am the service coordinator.
My name is Camille Villavicencio and I am the fellowship coordinator.
My name is Osmelin and I'm the provisional membership coordinator.
My name is Maria Posada and I am the Middlesex Regional President.
In the beginning of our term last summer, we came up with this mission statement and set the president for the next academic year, which in being we are committed to uniting students by empowering them through leadership opportunities, academic growth, and service. Next slide. Now to discuss a little more about our chapter goals we had last summer. As you can clearly see here, we came up with a lot of diverse goals we wanted to do throughout the academic year, such as being retaining our 5-star chapter status, increasing officer and membership recognition, membership engagement, EDGE program completion, as well as increasing our number of scholarship recipients. We also set out to fundraise $3,600, as well as strengthen collaboration with student governments.
Summer, so next slide please. Our journey began in the summer. We want to thank you all for your generosity. We had the opportunity to attend the Summer Honors Institute. At this institute, we deepened our understanding about the College and Honors Project. And we also connected with multiple chapters within the region and had a total of 9 students attend. So thank you very much.
Involvement Fair. In the summer, we participated in the SGA Involvement Fair to introduce incoming students to Phi Theta Kappa and encourage chapter engagement. Next slide.
Another way we encouraged chapter engagement was presenting to high school students in the Achieve 30 presentation and New Jersey Stars presentation. Next slide.
Now to discuss about our membership. Okay, so next week in our induction ceremony on Monday, we will be inducting 425 students. With that being said, I'd like to take the time to recognize that this year we have the most, PCCC, the most students will be graduating with full membership, with representing over 30% of the total graduating class and 263 graduates.
This year, we have several membership events to increase both full and provisional membership participation. In this event, 57 members and 10 alumni volunteered. This reached to 80 new students in attendance. Next slide, please.
Welcome back. Thinking another way to create engagement with the new students, we designed welcome packets that contain all the information about PTK, the new upcoming events, and also our workshops. We distributed in all PTK events. Right, please.
Provisional membership has been important in the chapter. So we developed a brochure specifically for provisional members. We also sent out welcome emails and hand out flyers. As a result, we registered 80 students as a provisional member. 15 of them are full membership and will be inducted this year. Next slide, please.
Let's talk about service. In this service committee, we plan and organize every event that PTK has. So we are doing so. We are doing 45 committee meetings in which 82 members participate. Like PTK Awareness Week is an event that we organize to engage students to get them. We did 4 days through the university, the campus, and the other 2 social media. We have 27 members volunteering and we promote PTK to over 800 days. We organize 4 seasonal space sales, 2 in fall and 2 in spring, in which we try to achieve the goal that is over $3,000. Next slide, please. For the 9th year, the PCCC Foundation and our chapter from Phi Theta Kappa, we organized and hosted the 5-year offer competition.
I'm glad to say that we had 49 volunteers, 193 runners, and 11 sponsorships, with a net profit of $13,000. With this, we are going to be able to award 26 completion scholarships, which are 8 more than last year.
Participate in the Bring Your Child to Work Day event. With the help of 9 members, we were able to create a shark tank inspired team building activity for students through the 3rd to 8th grade. We built this on the ideas of creativity, innovation, imagination, and thoughtfulness.
Another big service project that we have throughout the academic year is On the Go Food Pantry Initiative to address food insecurity on campus. This project runs off of grants and donations. This year, we've been donated about 7,000 items, and to sustain this project, we've had about 300 hours of service. And today, I was informed that we were accepted our grant of $18,000. So it's a good thing.
PCK is all about recognition, and in order to recognize our members at our year-end celebration, we award 69 students which accomplish more than 3,000 service hours.
Way for us to reach out to a chapter, accomplish our chapter goals, enterprise service opportunities. We also create these 5 committees throughout the academic year.
In this academic year, we hosted a variety of workshops aimed at developing leadership skills, highlighting scholarship opportunities, and developing a sense of community among members. Next slide. Altogether, we ran 20 successful fellowship workshops with a total of 469 attendees. So the Center for Leadership Excellence is like a second home for a lot of us, whether that be through study sessions, planning meetings, or just there to hang out. We are proud to say that we have had over 2,774 visits, and that being 428 unique students. We have spent over 2,300 hours there together.
Be a bigger boat.
We held three of interest meetings to talk about the leadership positions that we had. We had 21 attendees and 18 of them applied for this position. I would like to say that for the first year before the pandemic, we are going to have for the first time a full executive board next academic year.
As mentioned previously, our goal has been to even strengthen even further our collaboration between PCK and SGA. And we are very proud that we've had multiple collaborations, including town hall meetings, PCK, and we had the SGA president, Tiffany Guerrero, who served as a campaign manager for a member who ran for international office. Slide. To extend collaboration, not just with SGA, but the college governance as well. I've had multiple presentations on academic council with the SGA president, and we have a total of about 11 members sitting on multiple college committees. Next slide.
Now let's talk about marketing. We are all about keeping our students engaged and informed. We use our bulletin board and the other 20 bulletin boards around campus to hang all the flyers and activities that we had. And we also use the weekly newsletter, so we send out every week an email with the upcoming events. Please. And also social media is a big part of nowadays life, and we know students are scrolling all the time too, so we expand further with our workshops and post everything in there. We had over 100 posts. We connected with more than 400 accounts, more than 5,000 interactions. We had over 4,000 likes. And also we had for the first time 5 collaborations with the PCC official account to further reach our students.
Let's talk about College Project 2024. College Project's purpose is to strengthen the relationship between students, staff, faculty, and administrators, aligning with the strategic priorities, the college's strategic priorities and mission. This year, we created a consortium that allows departments to work collaboratively to develop students' knowledge in career readiness and economic mobility. Next slide. To institutionalize our project, the consortium has created career champions. Career champions are students who work with other students to help them be more career ready.
Another one of the projects that dedicated us was the Honors in Action. Honors in Action is an academic research-based project. So every 2 years, they give you a new topic. And this year, our study topic is the hours of studies. So we start by doing our research, and we start by looking at the community here at PCC. And we realized that PCC is a really diverse community, especially of ESL students. So with that idea, we create this research question. With the idea of creating a musical performance to portray the different challenges that the immigrant ESL students face when they come to the US. Through this performance, we were able to raise $3,600 that are going to be given to ESL students for a scholarship to finish their education here at PCCC. Next slide. Historically, we did our projects from June to December. But since PTK works through the calendar year, but we work through the academic year, we realized that doing 2 projects in 1 semester can be challenging. So we decided as a team to do 2 college projects. One of them for us and the next one for the next team. And the 2025 college project is the Dream Road to Excellence. You're gonna know more about this project when we see you again next week.
Scholarships. So as mentioned previously, this year we wanted to really increase scholarship recipients, and we are very excited to share that we have multiple scholarship recipients, some more here today. And we have a total of over $20,000 in scholarships.
Interest and award. Thank you to your generosity, we were able to go to the Mid-State Region Convention. We had the opportunity to connect with other chapters, participate in interactive activity, and most important, be recognized for all the hard work that we did during the year. Thanks.
So I would like to thank you once again for your continued support. Thanks to your all support. We were able to attend CALS 2025. As you can see here with this collage of photos, we had a phenomenal time over in Kansas City with us collecting many of our awards you can see here today, as well support our international officer candidate in Venus.
Our team support Benjo, who was a candidate for international vice president. This was an amazing experience. The campaign of Venus was a Venus Cafe, which symbolized strength, unity, and warmth. She was one of the finalists, and although she didn't win, we connect with many chapters and build different skills such as leadership and teamwork. Right, please.
Right, to kick off the night of this long list of awards we have, we're proud to announce that we have achieved our goal of maintaining our 5-star chapter status, as well as being an M-star chapter. Also, I'd like to take the time to thank our phenomenal advisors over here for making 10 years in a row the 5-star chapter.
In order to increase member recognition, we nominated Venus John as the distinguished chapter member. She was awarded regional and international. Next slide.
To recognize the outstanding work that the provisional members bring to the chapters, in the Middle States region, we created the Reach for the Stars provisional member program for the first time historically in the region this year. I am proud to share with you that our chapter, Alpha Eta Chi, was distinguished chapter under the provisional member program. And one of the 3 distinguished provisional members in the region this year was our very own service coordinator, Andrea Pizarro.
Please, officer recognition. We nominate Francesca Rodriguez and Christy Sarmiento for the distinguished chapter officer. Francesca won Hall of Honor in the region, and Christy Sarmiento won Most Distinguished Officer, both regionally and
Recognizing our commitment and hard work to the chapter, our academic advisors nominated our officer team. And we are very happy to share with you all that we have been recognized both regionally and internationally as a distinguished officer team.
As a team, we wanted to recognize our wonderful advisor over here. And we nominated them for Distinguished Chapter Advisor and Continued Excellence Advisor. And we won. So.
every year we nominate an administrator because of the hard work, their support to our chapter, and for everything they do for us. We are glad to say that Meredith joined us as a catalyst this year, and she received her award internationally.
You're welcome on stage.
I can't help myself.
It has been an honor for me to represent the college as the Middle States Regional President this year. And I am proud to share that under my leadership, the region kept the 5-star region status. We also, the region was Distinguished Region in the year. Me personally, I received the Distinguished Regional Officer Award, and the team, we received the Distinguished Regional Officer Team Award, but that's not all. We also received the Regional Awards Excellence under 2 categories, SOAR and Chapter Engagement. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Alpha Eta Chi's very own Alumni Association was recognized by Phi Theta Kappa as a 5-star alumni association, and they ranked #2 internationally.
Wow.
Through mentoring and through helping us with planning our events, they have truly made a huge impact, and we are proud to see them honored by.
This year, College Project has ranked 3rd most distinguished college project regionally and distinguished college project internationally.
Our Honors in Action was #1 most distinguished Honors in Action project regionally, and was also a distinguished Honors in Action Dean Award both regionally and internationally, and it was a distinguished Honors in Action internationally.
Out of 73 chapters in the Middle States region, we are proud to announce that Alpha Eta Chi is the #1 chapter in the region.
And to discuss our next award, the Beta Alpha Continued Excellence Award first, what it is. In order to get this award, you not only have to be recognized as a distinguished chapter, you need to be recognized as a distinguished chapter for 3 years in a row. That being said, we're proud to announce for the 5th year in a row, we're a Beta Alpha Continued Excellence. Right, to finish off the night strong, we're proud to announce that at home here at Alpha Eta Chi, 1,244 chapters around the world, we're proud to say we're top 10 7th finalists Most distinguished chapter.
Thank you very much. And we hope to see you all at induction.
Thank you.
I went to Kansas City for their convention. Yep, I was there. And they are rock stars. You know, they walk around this place. And, you know, there's 3,000 students from all over the world who are attending this thing. And our guys they're the rock stars of this whole thing. I mean, I don't think anybody went up on stage more than our people. I mean, this presentation is not happening at every college. That's what I'm trying to say. This is, you know, when they say you're 7th out of 1,200 and whatever number of chapters and stuff like that. They're special. So I'm very proud of them, and you should be too. So,
We are.
great stuff. Okay, just briefly, as you know, I gave you an update last month, I'll give you one this month. As you know, the governor took $20 million out of budget for community colleges for next year. We have been working every day almost to try and get that money back. The good news seems to be that the revenue is coming in higher right now. They meeting with Chairman Sarlo last week, you know, he basically said, well, the Wall Street guys who live in Jersey got their bonuses and they're paying tax on it. And that makes all the difference in the world, whether Wall Street gives bonuses or not, the size of those bonuses and how much money is going to be available. It sounds like Wall Street did very well last year. And because of that, it sounds like there may be some extra money. So cautiously optimistic, but who knows?
That's crazy. Question.
Please.
Curious about something. I was looking at the statement of revenues.
Okay,
Yeah, and I was just wondering, it says there's a variance of almost $1 million in tuition. And am I incorrect? Does that mean that that we're running behind?
Steven?
Yeah, you're correct. They're on the very top line, it says forecast variance, and it has a minus almost roughly 1 million. Why is that? I'm just wondering what that means, why that is.
So when we budget the revenue, on credit hours, not by head count. And then we do it by mix, so I say mix that, to a certain percentage of the districts, district, out of state, and so it's just based on credit and real student size. That's never on, sometimes it's off, last year was off by 11, much more. And we were also off on student fees, student fees are on target, because we can't exactly pinpoint the classes of the students that were registered, they have a lot of fees tied to it, so that ties out as well. So it is off approximately like the classes. But that is not bad, because we also that expense side to inspect. We budgeted for positions coming on universities. So we have some vacancies. We lower down, we have like $1.9 million.
Well, wait, stop. Does that mean that we have to do we need to cover that surplus?
Yes, and if you go a little further, we cover that, so we built the budget, we said we're gonna run it with a deficit of 1.8. So where we're at now is 1.1, so we're like 600,000 too good. So we're getting 600,000 less on the reserve. So we anticipated that, we use less on the reserve. And a lot of that is going to be also with other savings.
Yeah, well, if you get down a little further, let's say it's 1.5 million in variance, and that's fine.
No, if you go all the way down, it's 0. So.
Yeah, I see that. That's why that's what, excuse me, why I'm asking that question, because I don't really.
Because we planned for it at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I understand.
We know that we're not going to cover everything with the revenue that we have, and we know that, and we budget some reserves to cover upfront.
You told us that in the fall.
Right, and now the good news is, why we're kind of happy about this, is because we're not gonna, the way it looks now, we're not gonna be spending all of the reserves that we put towards the budget.
Oh, okay.
So we're feeling good about it.
And I'll just add, because that's a great point to make, if you take a look at the total revenue, so we missed our revenue number by 1.5. So a piece of that again is, we're using, like I said earlier, $600,000 or less for reserve. The reason we're able to do that is because we can open the debt position and that particular.
Oh, so you're telling me at the end it's gonna be a wash, basically?
Exactly.
Okay.
But a variance is a snapshot on a particular month, and
No,
Yeah.
well, it says through April, it
Yeah.
says through April 30th, and it's still like, that's half a year to go, that's why I.
no, June 30th.
Oh, July, all right.
And then I'll also add, since you brought it up, we probably have more expenditures in now because we closed the school year for the most part. So it's a heavy loading for the month of April. So we'll have last year's base.
So it's really not a true picture of what's going on.
I'll repeat Dr. Wu says, it's not all one snapshot, and we're a little heavy.
Yeah, maybe I'll just say, so you know we're switching computer systems. And we're going through this major, once every 30-year conversion of our computer systems. So what we've done is, Stephen put the word out, this out, in this case, all right, there's no one is spending any money after May 1st this year.
Oh, okay.
That there's no money being spent after May 1st. If you needed to spend the money, spend it before May 1st as part of the deal. So we spent 12 months worth of money in 10 months.
Okay, no, I just didn't understand.
Yeah, that's why
I'm asking.
Yeah,
I didn't think we were in trouble.
no, we are, so. We're in good shape. The other thing I'll just bring up, and I'll just, obviously on an almost everyday basis, there are horror stories coming out of Washington for us. How many of them actually happen is what we don't know at this point. So for example, in the budget released this week, Tuesday, or yesterday, by the Republicans, their proposed budget, it has pretty significant changes in how financial aid goes to students. One of the significant changes is that instead of 12 credits being considered full-time student, a student's gonna have to take 15 credits in order to be a full-time student. So to get the maximum Pell Grant, you're gonna have to take 15 credits instead of 12 credits. I think some of you folks know our students, and you know that they lead very complicated lives. And they work while going to school, and some of them are parents, some of them are this, and some of them are that, and all of them have a lot of responsibilities. Many of them push it to take 12 credits, 4 classes, in order to get the financial aid they need. Having to push it to take 5 classes in a semester in order to qualify for the maximum financial aid is going to be a challenge for some. Again, this is a proposal. This is not, so when they make this proposal in Washington, it says, okay, we're not gonna cut the financial aid, the value of financial aid awards, we're gonna keep them at the same level, but it appears less students would be eligible for them. So, we're watching all of this, again, until things are passed, you can't do anything, and you don't know anything. Obviously, all the groups that we belong to, and you're all familiar with ACCT and the American Association of Community Colleges, on a daily basis, they are working this and doing what they can, and lobbying does work. And those of us who were in DC, which was most of us, in February, visited our congressional delegation, and certainly our congressional delegation is for the most part, not a problem. They're on the right side of these issues, but, you know, the people in other states whose delegations were not necessarily on the right side of these issues also visited their people and, you know, made it clear this how devastating some of these changes would be. The one that we've heard about for years is this risk sharing proposition. And basically what it means is that if a student takes a student loan while they're in college and they graduate 5 years later and they stop paying the loan, the college is going to be partially responsible for paying back that loan. Well, yeah. Now, the good news is we do everything we can to discourage students from taking student loans, and we don't have a lot of them taking loans. So, you know, if it went into effect, it would hurt. It would be devastating to us because we give so few loans, we authorize so few loans here. But that could change the higher education landscape in itself dramatically if something like that were to happen. I mean, that's, you know, again, these are proposals. At this point, you know, we have no idea which ones are gonna go through and which ones are, you know, gonna be not gonna go through. Your guess is as good as mine, but something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I mean, well, we're not gonna survive all of these things. So we're gonna see, you know, we're obviously on a daily basis keeping our eye on it, and we'll find out.
Resolution number 3. Same resolution, action items, purchase of goods and services and personnel items. They have a motion to adopt resolution number 3. I'll set forth. Michael, first. Nina, second.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. All right, roll call.
Trustee Actor,
Yes.
trustee Golden,
Yes.
trustee Diodene. Yes. Trustee Moody,
Yes.
trustee Pope.
Yes.
Trustee Ramirez,
Yes.
trustee Smith. Yes. Trustee Sumter,
Yes.
vice chair Tanis. Yes. Chairman Mark.
Yes. Okay. Are there any remarks from the public?
Thank you all for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for another great presentation. Okay, any remarks from the trustees? None, do they have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Now you said. The second. There you go. Roll call.
Trustee Actor,
Yes.
trustee Golden,
Yes.
trustee Diodene. Yes. Trustee Moody,
Yes.
trustee Pope. Trustee Ramirez,
Yes.
trustee Smith. Yes. Trustee Sumter,
Yes.
vice chair Tanis. Yes. Chairman Mark.
Yes. It's the easiest roll. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Meeting adjourned 6:50. Good job, guys.